This is a charity that's been around for nearly 100 years, looking after kids in the bush who can't get access to health services. And that's our job, to help them get the care they need. So back in 1924, a Methodist minister from Cobar, he came to Manly to have convalescence from the surgery. And he was sitting on Manly Beach and he said to himself, you know, all those kids in the outback that I've got to look after, there's sick kids and there's no health service here for them. I know what I can do. I could bring them to the beach. And the local doctor here walked by, George Moncrieff Barrett. And he met Stanley Drummond and he said, who is this crew of kids and where are you from? And when Stanley explained that they were from the outback and they needed health services, George Moncrieff Barrett and the doctor said, well, let's do this. You bring the kids down to the beach and I'll get my friends in medicine to do the things we need to do. They shook hands and he said, Padre, you look after their souls and I'll look after their bodies. And that's the story of Royal Far West. Fast forward to today, the big gap in health services is kids with complex needs, with developmental and health needs. And we call these the invisible children. They're kids with autism, ADHD, complex disorders. These are really difficult problems to solve if you live in the city. But if you live in a town where there's no allied health, there's no paediatrician, there's no child psychiatrist, this is a really big issue. And that's where Royal Far West fills the gap. Any country child deserves to be as well as any city child. So we often say we go where the system stops. We go to the hard places where the system stopped. We know the evidence says that if you have a vulnerable child and the child does not get help, that child will grow up to be a vulnerable adult. Australia can't afford vulnerable adults. A strong rural Australia gives us a wholly strong nation. So we've got to look after the kids in the bush.